Point here tonight, in a wee bit of difficult circumstances with the gaffer not here. What are your thoughts on the performance the lads put in?
Probably the raw emotion is 2 points dropped rather than a point earned. You get into the final stages of the game, and yeah, we probably got a wee bit deeper in the game, but that's just natural. The players are trying to protect a 1-0 lead, and the goal they scored, let's be honest, it's a worldie. It's really tough. It's tough to take because I think it's the last kick of the ball. It's a sore one. It's a real sore one tonight. Having the first half performance that was so good, we could probably have been 2 up at half time, if not with a third one. I thought we created some really good chances. Andy Winter's finish is great, cuts in for the left hand side and took it really well. And then after that, we could smell blood, but we just never killed the game. And it's frustrating because you do so well and you put so much into it. The players are in there, obviously they work really hard tonight, and you can see the goal like that at the end. It's hard to take.
Coach Andy Winter, a goal from 3 and 3. He's coming into some good form with only 4 games remaining. That's something that is a pleasing thing for you, but also the fact we can keep a consistent team. That's 3 games in a row. We've started with the same 11 and they have shown positives in every game.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about starting 11 for the beginning. I mean, when you're winning games, the team picks itself. They have been consistent, and as you say, Andy gets his 3rd goal in 3 games, and you can see when he gets a chance, he's full of confidence in front of goal, and he doesn't think twice about hitting it. Andy's a natural finisher, and he'll always have that. It's the next part. Look, we get the first goal. Can we get the second one? And the boys have been ruthless the last 2 or 3 weeks. They really have. When they've got their chances and they got the opportunity to go further ahead, we've done that. And we're just disappointed inside that we never took our chances tonight to go 2 up. And again, that one goal advantage is always hard to protect because it just takes one, and as you see, it could be a world-class strike like we've conceded tonight. And to be fair, the boy had it with that much power. It was in the net before we could even react from a good distance out. So it's a hard one, but the boys again, the chances they created the first half, they've done everything we asked them to do. We got balls into the box, we were a constant threat. The second half, I don't think we threatened anywhere near as much as what we could have done. And obviously, you're winning 1-0 and you're trying to protect it, but sometimes the best form of defence is to attack. And I think if we showed a wee bit more courage in the final third and trying to get a second goal, it would have probably been a bit more easier later on in the game.
You touched on how good the strike was to beat Ryan Filton, but a few good saves. It was going to take a shot at the top drawer to get past them, and unfortunately for us that was to come, but it was a great performance from him.
Listen, Filch made, I thought, 2 great saves in the first half. Like, one of them, he stood up so strong, and I think the ball ends up about 30 yards out for his goal. He's that strong. And then in the second half, he done really well. He's come for crosses, taking pressure off. You can see he's full of confidence, having had clean sheets. But I feel for them all. It was 11 that defended tonight. I said that at half time. It's going to take 11 is to make sure we have a clean sheet. Fulks has been great, and he continued to come for crosses and take the pressure off. And having somebody like that doing that at the stage in the game he was doing it was great, and it was a relief for the boys. But the last goal, the goal at the end, it's just. I feel for them. I feel their pain. I mean, it's a hard one to take tonight, and one that it's certainly sore.
Yeah, of course. Now Arbroath next week at home. The fans here were great boys. Just wanting to get back, play in front of them, and put on a good performance, and hopefully pick up another 3 points.
Aye, that's what we've got to do. At this stage of the season, you've got to try and put a run together. Obviously, we won our 2 previous games, and it looks like tonight, getting into the closing stages, we've won that as well. Unfortunately, we haven't, but it's a good opportunity to go at home next week in front of our own supporters, as you say, and play a decent style of football where the Astro probably suits us better. We can get the ball down and actually pass the ball. And hopefully take 3 points at Arbroath. I mean, we know how difficult it's been. We went up there just at the end of, I think it was middle of February actually, we went up there, and we've seen how hard it was to play against them. And I thought we dominated the game that night, and it's just about getting into the game next week again, being ready, being fresh, taking the confidence from the good things we've done tonight, and being that wee bit more aggressive in the things that we didn't do well, and go and take the game to Arbroath and hopefully come away with 3 points.